Hi, Tom Lydon here in Chicago at the Charles Schwab Impact Conference. I'm here with Jillian Delsignore, head of ETF Distribution, JP Morgan. Great seeing you, Jillian.
Thank you, you too.
Last time I saw you was at your symposium in New York City.
Yes.
Congratulations, it was fantastic.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. We were so excited to be able to host over 100 clients and some of our best partners in the industry. It was really a way for us to continue to bring JP Morgan into the ETF industry. And I mean that in the truest sense of the word, being able to bring our investment capabilities and research into the ETF ecosystem and not only highlight what we're doing from an investment perspective, but also highlight some of the great relationships we have in the industry, yourself included, and really hit on some of the hot button issues, capital markets, trading, really everything that's happening within the ecosystem that an investor should think about.
Seeing Dr. David Kelly, I mean, I always get excited listening to his outlook. I mean, he's on point all the time. And then really how you could tie that into your portfolio construction with ETFs, right?
Absolutely. I think some of the resources we have at the firm, Dr. David Kelly being a huge one of those,
Yeah.
you know, somebody like John Bilton, who's constructing our long-term capital markets assumptions, and be able to bring those things to life and talk about how to use those resources in portfolio construction.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, JP Morgan obviously is committed to the ETF space in a big way, but also, have you seen a shift going on from traditional indices over to more factor-based strategies? Because even recently you launched some new ETFs.
We did. I mean, the way that I like to think about it is that we are moving on to a new chapter in the ETF book, if you will. And JP Morgan is at the core of that next chapter, and we want to help write that next chapter. And so we're really creating strategies, leveraging our research and capabilities, proven successful research and capabilities, to create factor-based strategies that help build that stronger core. And yes, to your point, just last week we did launch 5 new single factor ETFs to continue to provide the marketplace with choice. Leveraging an already successful quantitative beta strategies team, Dr. Yasir Mahi, who you know, leveraging what we've been able to do within multi-factor equity and moving that into single factor equity.
And again, you're doing it in the JP Morgan way. It's not as though you can go out and get a quality or a dividend strategy that's going to look the same anywhere else. You're doing it in your way.
That's right. That's right. It's sort of within our ecosystem, if you will.
Right. So we talk to advisors all the time. Their number one fear is equity markets a little bit long in the tooth.
Yeah.
What are some things advisors should think about as far as maybe rounding out their portfolios today?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, there was an Economist article a couple of weeks ago, the bull market of everything, right?
Yeah.
And I think advisors are very concerned about that. So we've actually seen a lot of folks trying to get ahead of that and investing in alternatives, liquid alternatives. And as I've mentioned, leveraging that JP Morgan research and capability, we've done that with JPHF, our Diversified Alternatives ETF. It's a way to take that strong core and put it in the alternatives portfolio.
Yeah.
So a way to get broad alternatives exposure across long, short equity, global macro, and event-driven in one component.
Yeah. JPHF, and the HF is hedge
fund.
Right,
Exactly.
Right. In an ETF wrapper.
In an ETF
which
wrapper.
is fantastic. So again, something to look at for sure. And if people want to dive deeper into your ETFs, they can go to jpmorgan.com.
That's exactly
and
right.
hit the ETF tab, right?
That's right, and all of our new products are out there and listed.
Excellent. Great seeing you, Jillian.
Thank you so much, Tom.